Hi, everyone. Thank you for taking time out of your day to join today's webinar. Read Live contains 4 powerful applications in one easy-to-use platform. Read Naturally Live, Word Warm-Ups Live, 1-Minute Reader Live, and Read Naturally Live Espanol. Any or all of these applications can be assigned to a student with a Read Live license. Read Naturally Live is our flagship program. The primary focus is fluency and phonics with additional support for vocabulary and comprehension. Word Warm-Ups Live focuses on phonics with support for fluency, spelling, and phonemic awareness. Read Naturally Live Espanol is a Spanish language version of Read Naturally Live and is designed to help multilingual readers develop Spanish literacy skills. 1-Minute Reader Live's primary focus is fluency with support for vocabulary and comprehension. 1-Minute Reader Live doesn't require teacher involvement. It's a structured, independent reading practice for developing readers of all ages. Today, I'll show you how to log into Read Live for the first time, navigation in Read Live, how to add or update your school, how to add staff and students, assigning students a Read Live license, a lead teacher, and access to any of the 4 applications based on the student's need, and how to create a student password report. I'm going to hop out of my PowerPoint to demonstrate setting up a Read Live account. All students and staff will go to the same login page. Staff members will click on staff member. You'll enter your 8-digit account number and the activation email that you receive from noreply@readnaturally.com. You'll enter the user ID and then the temporary password that was included in that email. When you click login for the first time, you'll be asked to set a new password and then verify that password. And then you'll be asked to set a security question. And then you'll save that. And then you'll come to the welcome page where you can go to the orientation and resources page. This page will give you information about getting started. It gives you your role in Read Live and then the steps to get started. Otherwise, you can go to the home page from the home icon here at the top. The home page has tiles of all the different places that you can go in Read Live based on your role. And each tile lists what you can do if you click on that tile. There's also the main navigation menu, which is a drop-down format of exactly the same thing, the same places to go as the tiles. So to get started, we're going to go to Account and School Administration. When you first get started, I should explain this gray box, account license summary. It tells you how many licenses you have and when your subscription expires and available licenses. Then it will have your account name and the main account contact. In the center of the page, schools and licensing, this is where you can add a school. When you first get started, you'll just have one school listed and it will say My School. So you can click on that and change it to the name of your school. I'm just going to put elementary school here. And then if you want to, if it's just one school, we suggest that you let any available licenses, school can use any available licenses within the account. If there's multiple schools in the account, you can reserve a specific number of licenses for that school. You just check that button and then enter how many licenses you want them to have. And then save and close. And then once your school or schools are set up, then you can go back to either the main navigation menu or the home icon and go to staff member administration. And this is where you'd add any additional staff that will be working with you. Any staff member that will be using Read Live should have their own login. So you just click on add staff member. You'll enter the first name, and then you'll choose the role that you want that staff member to have. So across the page, the X's list basic permissions that this role is given. If you want to have more detailed information, you can click on Learn More About Roles, and it goes into all the different permissions that that staff member will have. So I'm going to click Teacher, and then I'll select the school. Then you'll enter their email address. I'm just going to enter my email just for demo purposes, but you would enter your teacher's email. And then you'll verify that email. And the user ID defaults to first initial last name. And then you either save and add another or save and close. And then once you're done adding staff members, you can go back to the main navigation or the home icon, and you'll click Student Administration. And this is where you can add your students. So I'm going to enter my students one by one. I'm going to click on Student Setup. And here's where I can add students. There's different tiles at the top of the page for the different tasks that you can do on this page. Add student. Any field that has an asterisk will need to be filled in. Their status is automatically active. We'll select the grade that the student is in. We'll select their school. Student user ID needs to be unique for each person in the Read Live account. We recommend that it's something easy for the student to remember. Sometimes it's a lunch number or their user ID at school, just something easy for that student to remember. Password can be anything. It just needs to be at least 3 characters. You can have it be the same as their user ID, or you can have it be an email address. To be able to work in Read Live, the student will need to have a license assigned to them. And you can select the lead teacher if you know who that teacher is going to be. If you don't, you can uncheck that box. The lead teacher is the person that would make educational decisions for that teacher. So we do recommend that you have a teacher, but if you want to get started right away, you can leave it unchecked until you know who that lead teacher will be. So I'm going to select the lead teacher. The students automatically assigned access to Read Naturally Live and 1 Minute Reader Live. If you want them to use Word Warmups Live or Read Naturally Live Espanol, you can check those as well, or you can uncheck boxes if you know that the student won't be using specific programs. And then if you want to enter parent or guardian information, you can fill that in under the contact page. And then you can email the parent or guardian within the Read Live account. And then once you're done, you'll save and add another or save and close. Across the top of the page are the different column headings, and I want to just let you know that if you click on the column heading, it sorts ascending or descending. You can also filter by clicking on the 3 horizontal lines, so you can filter by any number. You can type in part of their name or all of their name and filter that list down to make it shorter. If you are looking at a page and you think that there should be more on that page than what you're seeing, check for a little funnel icon at the top, and that means that you filtered that. So you just click on those 3 horizontal lines again and click reset, and then it will bring your whole list back. Once your students are all added, if you want to view a password report from the navigation menu or the home icon, you can go to Reports, Student Passwords, check the box next to the students whose password you want to view, and then click Generate Report for selected, and it will list the student name, their grade, their user ID, and their password. At the bottom of the Read Live page, there's a little help button here, and I just want to show you, we click on that, it opens a new browser tab, and it goes to our Read Live help page. This has many valuable resources, several short videos to walk you through setting up and using Read Live on the left side of the page. There's valuable links to student and teacher training resources and job aids on the right side of the page. At the top of the page, you'll find the training tab where you can take our online course, sign up for future webinars, and find our student training videos. If you click on About Us, you can connect with us. You can schedule a conversation or a demo or help getting set up. Also, our blog that we have, it's updated about once a week, and there's a lot of helpful information on there. Claire, are there any questions?
No, we don't have any questions right now.
Great. Well, thank you everybody for joining us today. Please reach out with any questions and please respond to the survey questions that will appear on the screen after the webinar so we can continue to improve the educational experience for you and our future webinars. We look forward to working with you to help you get the most out of your Read Live subscription. Thanks so much.